Kansas Senator Jerry Moran, a close friend and a guy who knew Bob Dole quite well, joins us now. Senator, thank you very much for taking the time. It is indeed an honor. Not too many people have had that in the Capitol Rotunda, no less. But it maybe speaks to the character of Bob Dole that he can have and warrant such bipartisan praise. What do you think?
I absolutely agree with you, and it is a rare honor. You indicated only 33 Americans have laid in state in the United States Capitol. Senator Dole is one of those now. One of two Kansans, Dwight Eisenhower, somebody that Americans would know and respect. And again, two Kansans have laid in state. We're honored today to be there. I occupy the seat that Bob Dole held in the United States Senate. I sat at a desk that he sat at with his name etched in the bottom of the desk drawer. And I grew up within 15, 20, 30 miles of Bob Dole and followed him, in a sense, to the House of Representatives in that congressional district and now to the United States Senate. And I think it was said well by Chad, and what Bob Dole said, the favorite title was veteran. And it was an honor, but pleasing, in fact, to see Republicans and Democrats, House and Senate, come together and pay tribute to a legislator, to somebody who worked hard and among us. I checked before I spoke on the Senate floor earlier this week. Only 8 senators who now are in the United States Senate served during Bob Dole's tenure in the United States Senate, but still, all of my colleagues, almost without exception, were there to pay their respects. And House members as well, where Bob now served, not since 1969.
Wow.
So this was a time that was we need these moments in our country's history. It is a divided nation. And it's very useful for us to be reminded that there are ways. I sometimes think the national media, some in the national media, since I'm talking to you, some in the national media try to portray Bob Dole as not a Republican or a moderate, whatever the words are that they try to attribute to him. Bob Dole was a partisan Republican, a conservative Republican, but he had the capability because of, in my view, 2 things. His experience in the U.S. Army and his recovery from the grievous injuries that he received, and that small town roots. And in both instances, if you're in the Army, politics, Republican, Democrat, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
And if you're a small town person, you grow up in a community in which there's differences in the community, but you're all so tied together in everything you do. Shopping at the grocery store, the football field on Friday night, and the challenges your community faces, you don't have the luxury, if that's what it could be called, of arguing about politics. Everything you do determines whether or not your future of the community and the people who live there is going to be in existence. And so I'm certainly a fan of highly respect Senator Dole, and I would attribute his military service, his injuries, and his recovery and his small town roots to the reason that he was capable of bringing people together, despite being a Republican and a partisan Republican.
Yeah, you're quite right about that, and that lives on, as well as in your continued service, Senator Jerry Moran of Kansas, occupying the very seat that Bob Dole had.